How's it going, people? For today's video, we're going to be playing some Matchmaking 3, where you get stuck in queues for hours at a time. Even if you're playing solo, apparently we're matchmaking with AI now. Or if you're one of the lucky people who make it into a match, good luck finishing it due to, you guessed it, matchmaking. Matchmaking 3, coming to a console near you. I was actually able to load in to Payday 3 last night, and one of the first things I wanted to do was see if I could beat No Rest for the Wicked on Overkill, which is the hardest difficulty, while playing solo. And I also wanted to try to beat it with no mask on.
Mask on, fuck it, mask on.
So that's what we're going to be doing today. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to explain the strategy I used and some things you may want to look out for if you plan on trying this as well. Here's the loadout that I used. I didn't use any weapons, so I'm not going to show my attachments for that, but we did use the tool microcam, and here are the skills that we have equipped. I don't really have a whole lot unlocked at the moment, and I still have a low level, but just wanted to show that for those who are wondering. Anyways, let's play some Matchmaking 3.
The bank's vault is brimming with cash, waiting to be transported out of there. Lots of guards patrolling the building. Keep your eyes open. The door through the gate is magnetically sealed. Make sure you take out the power before or it won't open. Find the power source and turn it off.
Here's the first power source, and I'll show you the second
Next,
location for that
disable
later.
The switch box's security. You'll find the controls in the power room upstairs.
Here's the first phone location where you get the QR code. If the phone doesn't spawn there, you can look in the manager's office right here. Sometimes it'll spawn on that desk, and it'll also spawn in here in the conference room on the table if you don't see the phone in the first room. And sometimes it'll spawn in this room over here, this gray room. Let's go ahead and grab that. Sometimes it'll spawn in there in the locker. And yeah, that's where you get the first key card, is off that officer. It can be red or blue, but this time it was blue. Also, be careful going up these stairs. Sometimes a security guard will walk through there as well. But yeah, we needed that phone and the QR code so we could open this door. Oh! Speaking of security guard, there's the one that walks up and down the stairs.
Guard.
And it looks like he's going up. So yeah, we had to get the phone and the QR code so we can open this door. And I don't see the guard on this level anywhere, so I'm just gonna go left. I like going left for some reason. So here's the first door where we use the blue key card. And for this one, you just want to knock him out. And if you do that, it'll make all the cameras useless because nobody's watching the cameras. But we're not going to do that because we don't want to put our mask on. So let's go ahead and hack this camera. And here's where you get the second key card. And this one happens to be the red one. And we're going to use it on this door right here next to him. Before we do that though, I do want to show y'all the second power box location. It's located in that room on that wall. But again, for us, it spawned in the first room we went into. Anyways, let's go in here and hack the computer.
I cracked the password.
So yeah, technically doing it this way, you don't even need the blue key card. But we went ahead and got it anyway.
Computer's unlocked.
Now we just need to memorize that we have the white circle with the diagonal line through it. We're going to need that later. There it is. Sometimes it's a different color, but we got the white one this time. So now we need to go back downstairs. And we're just gonna go back the way we came. But yeah, you need to get the power box and you need the phone. And I believe I showed all the locations that I know of in order to do those two things. So now we're just gonna wait for him to walk away. Oh, there he goes. And before we do that, let's go ahead and hack into this camera. That's why I wasn't really worried about the blue key card and killing the security guard watching the cameras, because we can just hack the cameras.
You'll need to get hold of
And
one
right
of the
there we
executives
selected the
to get
white
into the
one,
vault. Should
which
be
is what we
easy
saw
enough to
upstairs.
identify. Just
So
follow the
this is the
smell
part
of
where it
it.
gets tricky, right? So you can
That's the
either
wrong
grab
code.
an executive and then
Wait a moment
do
to
a
give it
face
time to
scan on
reset.
him, but that's a little dangerous. So what I like to do is I like to guess what the code is.
Access denied.
But I noticed on this playthrough, because I have soloed it before, on this
Wrong code.
playthrough, every time I tried to enter in the code, somebody would show up and get alerted. And look, there they are right there. So I'm just going to walk away for a little bit so we don't set off any alarms. Look, there he is right there. But hopefully he doesn't go back in there and we can just focus on trying to figure out the code. So yeah, when it comes to that code, like I said, you can either grab an executive, and if you do, you'll have to put your mask on. So that's another reason I didn't want to grab him, is because I want to try to complete this without our mask. And in order to do it that way, I got to figure out the code without grabbing the executive.
Access denied.
Oh, and we just figured it out right there. So the method I use for figuring out the code is I'll stick with one number, and as soon as you open this door, make sure you get those die packs. I can only get 4, but I'll start with one number, like 5 in that instance, and then I'll use 6 as the second number, and then I'll just swap the last 2. And if those don't work, I'll do 5 and then 8, and then swap the last 2 numbers, which were 6 and 9, and then I'll do 5, 8, 9, 6. And if that doesn't work, then I'll do 5, 9, and swap the last 2 numbers, which are 8 and 6. So it'll be like 5, 9, 8, 6, 5, 9, 6, 8. And if none of those work, then I know it doesn't start with 5. Then I'll do the same thing with 6 and just start all over again. I'll do 6, 5, swap the last 2 numbers. Then I'll do 6, 8, swap the last 2. Then I'll do 6, 9, swap the last 2. And if you do it that way, you don't need to grab an executive, which is very dangerous. The only thing with this method is it can get a little bit hard if you only have 3 numbers, because that means one of the numbers is going to have to get pressed twice. So when that happens, it can take a while to guess the numbers. But if you have 4 separate digits, it's not really that hard, and it shouldn't take you that long. I say on average, it'll probably take you maybe 3 or 4 minutes on average to guess the right combination. But yeah, once you do that, all you have to do is just bag up the money. We could only get 4 of them without die packs. I wasn't fast enough. But I did want to try to turn in all 8 of those. And again, we're going to try to do this without putting our mask on. So out of the entire mission, this part is definitely the hardest. And you need to be really careful when it comes to getting these bags, making sure no police officers see you. So I just like to throw them in that corner right there. Usually nobody sees them right there. And when that security guard walks away, I usually grab at least 2 or 3 bags and throw them in that room. You see, he's still not looking at us, so we're good. And I'm gonna try to grab one more. But yeah, we need to be really careful here. All right, so he's walking back. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait until he gets out of the way. And while we wait, one thing you can do is like take a step outside of this door, because that's gonna make your AI teammates walk over here to your location. And it's gonna take them a while. They walk really slow. So you may want to do that while you're grabbing the bags. That way, once you get all the bags here, they'll be ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and wait till the officer leaves again. Another thing I should point out is that like there's different versions of this same mission, right? So sometimes you'll have civilians in certain locations on one playthrough, and they might not be in that same location on the next playthrough. Same thing with guards, cameras. Those things will change every time you play it. So this method might not work for every single version of this map. You may have to switch things up a little bit. Like with the blue keycard and the red keycard room, sometimes those will spawn on the roof instead of the second floor. So yeah, there's different versions. Sometimes cameras will be in different spots. Here's another part where you really need to be careful. Because like, for me, I was having trouble when I was throwing the bags onto my AI teammates. Like if I were to miss and drop the bag, that guard would get alerted. So you have to try to throw the bags on your teammates when the guards aren't looking at you, I guess, is the easiest and safest way to do it, I think. Also, if you know the code and you end up dying and restarting, you're still going to get the same code. Like the key cards are still going to spawn in the same spots if you restart it right away. So try to remember those things when you're playing. See, oh no, he's still there. All right, well, let's go ahead and grab a couple more bags. Since they're leaving, we got some time. And I just want to make sure we got enough bags to get 100% and get out of here. So yeah, this is the first time I've ever done a mission without using my mask ever. Like I've played Payday 2, right? I got a few hundred hours on Payday 2, but I've never done a mission without putting my mask on at all. And I think this is our first Payday video on this channel. Speaking of which, if y'all would like us to try to stealth some of the other Payday 3 missions, let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this video or finding it useful, don't forget to drop a like on it. And thank you to those who do. I appreciate you. But yeah, I think we got like a total of 10 different missions. I don't think you can stealth all of them, but we should be able to stealth most of them. And I wouldn't mind trying it out. So let me know if you all would like us to try some other ones. See, like I said, right here we need to be very careful. Make sure this guard doesn't spot us. And I don't know exactly where he is, so I threw my little micro cam out just to see if I could spot him. There he is.
Guard.
See where he goes. So I think since he stopped right there, I'm not sure if I should actually throw it on him. Yeah, we'll wait till he moves. We'll just wait. There he goes.
Guard over there.
Alright, I'm gonna try to throw this first one on our teammate. Hopefully we get it. There we go. And it doesn't matter if the die packs are on it or not. I mean, you're not going to get as much money from it, right? If the die pack goes off, but you'll still get some money and you'll still get credit for it. So you might as well go ahead and collect them. And if you throw them on your AI teammates, the guards won't notice the blue dye coming out. So I need to get some more bags on our other teammates. I don't see the other guard. Oh, look, I just missed. See, if the guard was there and I did that, he would have been alerted. So I'm glad I waited for the guard to leave. I think it was smart. All right, let's throw one on our third teammate. I don't know where the guard is at the moment. No clue. There we go. And now let's pick one up for ourselves. And we don't have to like hide or anything, because again, we never took our mask off. So I think we can just walk from here on out, right? Yeah, I think we can just walk from here on out. Even if the guard sees us, I think we're good. And I'm gonna go ahead and run the rest of the way. But yeah, this is like the third or fourth time I've been able to solo this mission using this strategy.
Now I don't want no damage to the van. Gentle with the heavy bags.
It definitely works on different versions of it. I'd say the hardest parts are getting the bags to the van without getting caught and putting the codes in the safe. Sometimes civilians will walk in like they did on this gameplay. Other times you'll have an officer on the opposite side walk over and he'll spot you. So that's something else you need to watch out for.
That's 2.
But yeah, I like being able to
3 bags and counting.
beat these different missions using different methods.
That's 4.
Alright, so I think we need like 3 more bags, 3 or 4. And then we'll be done, people.
Tell me about it. I wouldn't touch that.
So the AI does walk slow when you don't put your mask on. So I may end up fast forwarding this. It takes him a while to get over here.
Check the guard.
We sort of got unlucky on this playthrough because the van was like really far away from this exit. Sometimes the van is closer, like in this parking lot. But on this playthrough, it was on the opposite side of the building. And the AI walks slow.
It's a guard.
So we sort of got unlucky there. Yeah, I really don't like the guard in this spot because he can see everything. I may just wait till he moves.
Watch the guard.
If there's a specific mission y'all want me to do solo while being stealthy, let me know in the comments below.
Guard over there.
Because I'm not sure which one I should try next.
Guard.
Alright, so since he walked by, let's go ahead and throw this one on this guy. And if he's not facing this, no he's not. I'm going to throw one on him too. And it looks like we're missing a bag. I think we're missing a bag. Let's go get it. Yeah, let's go get it. Is there a guard here? There is. Oh my goodness.
Check the guard.
And I forgot I took the hack off that camera. Let's put it back on there. I thought I got all the bags. Apparently I missed one. But yeah, I wanted to upload this gameplay sooner, but like I said, I've been having trouble loading into matches the first couple of days. I think that's why it took so long. Let's go back and hack this one again so we don't get in trouble. There we go.
Guard over there.
Watch the guard.
Keep an eye on this guard. I don't want to mess up at the end. Like, we made it this far, right? I don't want to mess up.
Check the guard.
We'll let him walk past, I guess. I would prefer if he was on the other side of the parking lot. I think we'll just wait till he goes on the other side, and then we'll finish it out. As far as perks go, I'm not really sure like what the best loadout is yet. The game's still new. I only probably got like, I don't know, a few hours in. I think I'm like level 20. Level 20 something. So I don't even have all the perks unlocked yet. But if y'all would like us to do tips, just let me know. Alright, we got the last 4 bags. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And yeah, that's how I was able to solo No Rest for the Wicked on Overkill difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty. We can go ahead and run the rest of the way. I know there's a lot of different ways to do it, but that's just, you know, it's sort of the first strategy I learned while testing this out. Now we just gotta wait on my teammates. Why is he walking under the map? It looks like the other ones are running in the opposite direction. Bro. The hell is my... No. What the fuck? Now y'all see why I said Matchmaking 3.